Yep, after a hard hike. Chicken and broccoli, an apple, and some coffee before I go to work today. Ooh. Almost at the end of this hike, there was a toilet out in the middle of the woods. Now, this was a deer bone that was found on the ground. My son said, "You want it?" No, leave it there. Yep, today's Monday, January 26th, 2026. Had to come out here and see if there's any storm damage. We got really lucky, so I hope everybody's okay. And the bad thing, I tried on some new pants today. I've had hanging up. They're about to fall off of me. So you get a pair of pants and lose weight, then if you lose weight, then they don't fit no more. But I'm trying to get my son to go with me, go walking somewhere. So I'll make a couple laps because he said I need a bath, and I needed one too. So I understand that. Sometimes you gotta. Ooh, I gotta trim my nose here. I'm getting bushy. I've been off too long, like 3 days. Well, Sunday, Monday. Today's Monday. 2 days. Feels like an eternity. But yeah, we're gonna walk a little bit. It's like 40-something degrees. It's beautiful out here, man. I had like 3.4 miles yesterday and it started raining. And then I sat in my car and watching YouTube, and I was like, oh well, that's all I'm gonna get. I'm gonna try to get more than that today. Yeah, I got a bunch of them. This is the Sumter National Forest Forks Area Trail System. They got Big Rock, Deep Step, Great Wall, Brown Wave, Tower, and Skinny. And this area has been affected by the hurricane, so there's a bunch of trees and all, so there might be a portion of the trail we gotta climb over. And there's the rules, the guidelines, and leave no trace, control your bicycles, yield to others, never scare animals, plan ahead. We're doing the Deep Step Loop in the Sumter National Forest. And I have a map thing, so I don't know if I read the map or not. If I don't get lost, you know what happened. I got lost on Deep Step route or somewhere. Ain't that cool? Move over a little bit. You're in the way. You're in the way. James.
Yeah.
Alright. That's cool. We were just talking about it. It says the Great Wall, Skinny, Brown Thing, another one. And it tells you where all the trails, and the trails are maintained by volunteers at the SOBACSRA.org. So that's cool. Ain't too bad, but I'm glad I got my stick because it's a little aggravating, but it's beautiful. And there's a bunch of trails here, and I don't think you got to pay to park. I didn't see anything because it's out in the middle of nowhere, and plus the volunteers keep the trail open. Isn't that cool? I was just talking about that. I said, well, if they ain't got time to go cut the trails, let us do it. So this ain't a new thought. This is something that other people thought about doing too. You imagine dragging a chainsaw down here to cut all this stuff out of the way. That's pretty cool. The people love the trail so much that volunteers will come out here. I'm sure the forest does too, but if you had a bike though, you probably put your chainsaw on the bicycle and ride these trails. It's a lot of routes though. My son, he just tells it like it is. I said, son, what you gonna do if something happens to me if I go ahead and die? And he said, I'm gonna walk a whole lot less. Yeah, it's like I'm forcing him to walk out here. Well, look how the wind just blew all these trees down. They're all like leaning. Glad I wasn't out here when all that wind was blowing. Whew. Pretty rough. Yep. It's beautiful. It's kind of like home, but it's a whole lot more. You can hear the wind through the trees. Sounds like a roaring river. Instead of like a little creek like mine. It took us 2 hours to do 3/10 of a mile.
2 hours?
I'm just kidding. But we're going on a deep step loop. You know. So now here's the beginning of the trail. You had to walk to get to the trails. Yep. We've almost went 7/10 of a mile. 4 miles to go. We just passed somebody on the trail and they were wearing sandals. Yeah, whoever come down here and volunteered to clear all this up was a trooper. That's a lot of work. A lot of work. See, I like that, Johnny. Look at that. See the big old valley? Yep. Go ahead and stop so I don't burn my battery up. Ooh, look at that. How beautiful this is.
I do not like the
This is all beautiful out here. Look at that big old valley out here. And you hear the wind. This is like resetting. No social media. I don't know if I can catch it on video or not. You hear that? Trees rubbing against the other tree. Scared my son. He thought the tree's gonna fall on us. But it's just rubbing the limbs. You see up there how it's cutting the bark off. It's scraping so hard. Sound like an old rocking chair. Isn't that cool?
You said it to so many people.
Oh, I got 9 views, James.
One of them is
James. Look at how beautiful it is. Whew. Good gracious. I know it's good for my blood pressure. Got my heart going boop, 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 boop. Woo. It's beautiful up here. Look at that. All these trails. Gotta watch where I'm going. Yeah, man. It's so nice. Yeah, you get a chance. Walk these trails. I think it's called All Trail, the app. And it'll let you even track some of them for free. But they want to pay. I want you to pay money, but I hadn't upgraded to it. I just figured I'd get lost. But it's kind of tracking the trail for free as long as you got GPS. So, but you can't. I don't think you can download the trails. Oh, yeah, it's a lot more rigorous than I thought. Even though it's don't look that bad, but all the roots and stuff. Whew, I don't know if you can see that. They got like a creek down at the bottom. And then they got flat surface over there on the side. Ain't nobody here. You hear the birds. Hear them. Over 2 miles. I think it's almost 5. So we're almost halfway over. A little over an hour so far. Almost fell twice, but I didn't. Got my stick and Jesus. Google said it was probably deer tracks. There's another picture of it. I don't know what kind of paw print it is. Might be a dog. We're not sure. We'll look it up if Google tells me when I get home. I had to be careful. See this? Boy, if he's going down a bicycle, see how it goes up there? I have to kind of brace myself, and I could really feel it on my knees. Like going downhill where my knees, I had to push my little stick and kind of shimmy down the hill. My son, he's like gone, and he'll sit up there and wait on me, and then he's all rested, and then he just blazes the trail ahead of me. If I die, he'll never know it. Ain't like the Marines, don't leave nobody behind. Well, I wiped out finally. I wasn't trying to. I fell, but I was able to get up. Whew. I should have worn my boots though. I think that would have been a little bit better because these tennis shoes do not have the support. So I'd have been more tired wearing the boots, but I don't think I'd have fell down. But who knows? Walking through this thing, it's not like a trail, it's like a V shape. Right here, you gotta be real careful so you don't fall down. The trail is kind of like, it goes this way and that way. If you're on a bike, I guess you can lean, but you walking, you lean over and fall down. Oh, I ain't hurting, and I was able to get up. So back in June, I couldn't get off the ground, so I'm gonna keep walking. It's good for me, and if I fall, I can get up. Even though I hurt a little bit, but not too bad. But yeah, you gotta be careful all these roots and stuff. So I'd give this, if you're young, I'd say it's probably easy, but if you're old and like me, it's probably moderate. Not hard, but whew, it's clear. It's just a lot of the trails kind of hard to walk in, and if I'd had boots on, I think it'd been better. Because when I walk at home, I don't usually walk with a stick, so that makes a difference. And my feet keep going to go up under each other. I'll just stand here for a minute, make sure I can walk. I'm about to trip up all over myself. Enjoy this beautiful view. Alright, I thought about being a forest ranger, but forget that, because this is the second trail I fell on, but I'm able to get up, so. So.
You called me, I was able to make it.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't?
No, what happened?
Oh yeah.
I'm on my phone.
Yeah, oh okay, we're cutting across this field now, so I don't know where we're at, but yeah, no forest ranger job for me. I just enjoy my job, come home and walk, and be there for my family, and that's all I need to do. Is just, if I felt froggy, like, I could do it, and then I get out here and do it, and then I'm glad I didn't get the job and then fall. They say, "Sir, we're sorry, we got to let you go. You can't stand up in the woods. You're not safe out here to be in the forest." So yeah, I just do it on my own time, and be good for my heart, and not good for my body and legs and falling all over the place. Leave that to a young man or a young woman. I admire y'all working in the forestry department. But yeah, it's challenging to go on rocky terrain, and but we gonna make it. Hopefully. Check this out. This is where they cleared the land for the power lines. So they cut all this out so that they could put power lines here. Get up here, so I got a whole bunch of video. Yeah, there's the trail. Hopefully I won't fall no more. There's a warning sign: approach utility construction zone. Use extreme caution. Maybe that's why I fell, because
I don't think you fell. You know what it takes,
there, look at that tree. The tree, yeah, the tree fell and they cut it, but they left it hanging up there, and that's the tree it come from. This is a deer pelvis bone, according to my son.
Deer pelvis bone.
A deer pelvis bone.
I think lock is closed.
Really? Yeah. Well, what is this? Yeah, they had some caution tape at that big in it, but it didn't say it was closed, but this is kind of rough, so hopefully we're not out here. I gotta hurry up, because we're running out of daylight. Oh, a little walkway.
Oh, it's a log.
It's a what?
It's 2 logs with wood on it.
Yep. Don't fall on that thing. Or do you? Hopefully I won't fall. Big old mud puddle. Oh. Big old tree. Yeah, watch these vines.
Grandma translated the Bible pages that I needed.
Oh yeah? She did.
I guess she wanted to do it for me. we haven't sit down.
The trail disappeared. All right, we're trying to get out here before dark. I don't know if we make it. Holy cow. They got a toilet out here in the middle of the trail, but there's no privacy. I ain't gonna look to see if there's anything in it. Probably is. But
Just leaves and water.
yeah. Leaves and water, my son said. We're running out of daylight. Alright. I think somebody crashed. They left their watch inside the tree, so it's like a momentum to the camper that died here. Maybe. Well, we crossed up.
Yeah, the call is 18 minutes away by walking.
We crossed up to
A 0.8
the
miles.
power company where it cut through the woods. We climbed the hill. My son pulled me up the hill and it says 18 minutes.
Yeah,
So we're on the road now instead of the trail.
Home, like,
Whew.
maybe in the mountains.